Today is Friday, August 29th, 2025. Let's see, what is the message? Guys, I am open for personal readings. The way to get a reading with me is just you go to my website, find the reading that you want, and make the purchase. That's all you need to do. Once I get notification of your purchase, then I'll reach out and we'll talk about specifics and details. All right, let's see. Let's see, what is the message? We got the Ace of Wands. We got the Nine of Pentacles, yes. The 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. All right. King of Swords. All right. Guys, I always like to explain this. Oh, we got the King of Wands underneath there. So, when people cards show up in tarot, kings, all right, doesn't mean that particular person of that suit, right? So the King of Swords, it's air energy. Swords are air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? The King of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But when we say those things, it doesn't mean you have to be those zodiac signs. I see a lot of confusion about this in my comments. And it just means you are carrying the energy of these zodiac signs, right? So the King of Swords is truthful, analytical, straight to the point. The King of Wands is very vibrant, charismatic, creative. So although you might not be an air or a fire sign, you can still carry those traits. And this reading can still resonate with you. And that's why I don't like to do zodiac signs readings, because most of us have all zodiac signs in our birth chart. So any zodiac sign reading can really resonate with you. Now, there are those instances where you might not have one or two zodiac signs in your birth chart, but I feel like the majority of us have a pretty collective, zodiac birth chart with different zodiac signs. So you are carrying the spirit of these energies somewhere in your chart. Astrology girls, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I see, at least with my chart. So, what's happening here? Okay, the Ace of Wands. Remember, this is fire energy, right? What does fire do? It sparks things. So there's a spark of creativity, something that you are passionate about, right? It's like the divine is handing you this wand, this creativity, this good news, maybe even no new romance. But with Pentacles being here, I feel like this has something to do with money, right? Nine of Pentacles. You're getting an opportunity to spark something, an idea, something that you're passionate about with the Ace of Wands, and it's going to bring financial stability. The Nine of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is long-term wealth, building a legacy, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is that single energy that's self-sufficient, all right? You're a hustler, you make shit happen, your bills are on auto pay, you look good, you smell good, you're taking care of yourself, you're independent. So I feel like you're going to have this flash of inspiration, Ace of Wands, and it's going to potentially help you build financial stability, all right? Now, it could be a decision that you need to make. It's a decision that you need to make, an opportunity that you're going to invest in. Whatever it is, we do got the 5 of Wands here. So there could be inner conflict about this. Can I really do this? Can I really make this? Can I really create this? Yes, you can. Anybody can. So with the 5 of Wands, stop fighting with yourself internally like, I can't do this. Because I'm going to tell you the other thing here is, there's 5 wands here, there's a 1 wand here. 5 plus 1 is 6. The 6 of Wands in tarot is victory, fame, achievements, recognition, all right? So yeah, the energy is here. I feel like what Spirit is saying is you have to step into the King of Swords and the King of Wands energy to get this done. So what does that mean? All right? The King of Wands, it's the King of creativity, the King of passion, the King of action. So you got to take action, all right? It's not just going to come land in your lap, although stranger things have happened. But with the King of Swords, you got to be honest with yourself, and you got to be logical. Think with your logical mind and your creative heart. Logical mind, creative heart. Boom. You're about to expand here. I feel like you are tapping into an energy that you've never experienced before. okay? You may not have experienced, a life of luxury. And luxury means different for everybody, right? Doesn't mean a multi-million-dollar house. Maybe you're content with a 2-bedroom apartment. Great, right? That's luxury for you, and that's okay. We got the 6 of Cups here. Why is the 6 of Cups here? Someone could be bringing you flowers, or maybe they're bringing this Ace of Wands. They're bringing this proposal, right? Hey, I got this idea. I think you're going to be great for this position, this role. Would you like to join me? Maybe that's what that Ace is. 6 of Cups is something familiar. So whatever this is, like you're familiar with it. Like this isn't a new endeavor. You have experience in this sector or whatever this is. The Fool, it's a new beginning. You got to take a risk. And I think you're going to stand out because if you look at the Fool, he stands out. Look how different he dresses. And there's this energy, this air about the Fool. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Confirmation. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to take that leap of faith. I might not have a lot to begin with. What I have is all packed in this little bag. But you know what? I have heart. I have dedication. I have passion. I have drive. I'm going to get this done. Someone could have a white dog. You might have to travel or relocate for this situation or this opportunity. All right, let's see what else. We got the World. Like I said, you might have to travel. Whatever you're doing, you might get a lot of recognition on the internet. The World is closing out cycles, but it's also achievements. So, wow. Strength. You don't have to force anything here. Strength is not about physical strength. It's about inner strength. It's about having confidence to move in another direction. And see how she has the infinity symbol above her head? Infinite abundance. So whatever this is, it has the ability to bring you financial stability, recognition. And like I said, you're going to be a natural at this. Somebody might do like commercials or modeling of some sort. You're a natural at this. You don't have to force anything. Like this is what you're meant to be doing. You've been trying to manifest this, create this, and it's like the stars are lining up. The opportunities are lining up. You might be an Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. We got the Page of Cups. There's an offer, an invitation, maybe even a secret admirer. We got the 8 of Cups. You might have to leave something behind in order to take this. We got the Tower. You're walking towards something unexpected. It's a shakeup. It might shake your foundation because you have to leave the comfort of something. 8 of Cups with the Tower. All right? This offer, this invitation is coming in possibly from a younger water sign. And like I said, somebody is very fond of you. They're fond of you, what you do, what you represent, your hustle, your drive, your creativity, your truth. And I don't think this Tower is for you. I think this is Tower for the people or the situations that you're leaving behind, the 8 of Cups. A situation or a person or a job thought that you would never walk away. But who wouldn't walk away for the Sun? The Sun is success, abundance, positivity. This is what you're getting. There it is, the 4 of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles behind it. It's a work-related or an investment opportunity. You got to pay attention. 4 of Cups. You got to pay attention. It's going to be right in front of your face. Okay? You're skilled. You're very skilled at something. You create something beautiful, worth buying, worth investing in. So yeah, you're going to have to walk away. You're not going to be able to sustain what you're doing now in addition to this. It's not going to be possible because of your schedule, because of traveling, but you're going to shake shit up because you're walking away. You're walking to something new, a new hobby, a new craft, a new job. It's going to bring a lot of freedom to your schedule, a lot of freedom and flexibility with your finances. Good.